Hi, I'm Julie from Truffles, and this is part 3 of how to teach your dog to hunt for truffles. I'm here with Alan, he's gone. If you have followed parts 1 and 2, then your dog is now able to find buried truffles, which means that he's a bona fide truffler, so congratulations, well done to both of you. Now in this part, you'll be transferring the skills that you learnt in part 1 and part 2 out into the field. So get your boots on, grab your snacks, and let's go and find some truffles. Come on now. Now that your dog can find truffles, of course you're going to be raring to go. But before you do go running off, it makes sense to do a bit of research first. The first thing you need to research are the truffles that grow in your particular area and at what time of the year. So now in Europe it's tuber brumale season, and so we're going to look into the factors needed for that particular truffle. There's a common misconception when it comes to truffles. Many people assume that there's a simple mathematical equation, like truffle dog plus forest equals truffles. Unfortunately, this is a big oversimplification. Obviously, the truffle dog is a major part of the real equation, as is the forest. But we also need to figure in these other factors. So when all of these factors are in harmony, then you find the perfect ecosystem for truffle growth. This is the true equation. So where are these great places? Well, that's where your research is going to come in, because nobody's going to tell you exactly where to go and find truffles. It's kind of just like you couldn't go into a bakery and ask them to give the recipe for their amazing steak and kidney pie. You can't expect seasoned truffle hunters to just hand over directions to their hard-won truffle patches. So now you're probably thinking, how can I do any research if all this information is secret? Well, here's a start. As a truffle hunter, you are constantly exploring, continually looking for new territories. There are several tools to help you. Now, the satellite Google Maps are invaluable for identifying forested areas. Some maps are so detailed you can even tell what trees are growing there. And of course you can check for suitable altitudes. So use this information, it can save you a real load of time. So you're going to make a list of potential zones in your area and then drive to these zones and explore them and eliminate them. Truffle hunting is not like hiking in this sense. There's a lot of driving from place to place, So you'll definitely need a car, and depending on the terrain, you might need a jeep. When you arrive at these places, explore them. I mean, really explore them. Look down on the ground as well as up. Take notes, maybe take photographs. Give the place a name, a code, and then move on to the next place. Providing truffles do grow in your area, the only reason you won't be successful is if you give up. Now, I know it can be frustrating at first, but you just have to keep at it. Keep on building up your knowledge, keep on amassing information, track your discoveries. You'll start to get better. You'll start to improve both physically and mentally. You'll become more immersed in the truffling world. And then one day you'll find your first truffle, and from then on you'll be hooked.